Winona State and the community of Winona is just fabulous. You know, I was born and raised here in Winona, and I just see how the university has grown and how it's been embraced by the community over all these years.
I think Winona is so special because of the people. Not only are the student athletes wonderful people, but the coaches and the staff that we work with every day, and everyone comes to work wanting to be the best that they can be.
I think it's the people, from our student athletes to coaches and staff, the campus community, the community in general, our alumni, the support that we get. But I think it's definitely the people that make this a special place.
Kids are excited to be in Winona and go to school. It's such a great place. And then of course you have all the other amenities that go along with it. But Winona State's pretty special in a lot of different ways.
Winona State is special certainly because it's a beautiful Division II school that a lot of people don't necessarily know of before they get here. It was certainly one of the draws for me way back when I was a student.
Boy, scholarships are you know, you just got to have them. And you know, I think that people sometimes they think that scholarships are you know, something that just goes to the very best in a certain sport. But I think, you know, a lot of times it goes to those that are going to help your program, but there's just a tremendous need.
Scholarship support is what drives our department right now. I think our student athletes feel so fortunate to have scholarship opportunities and to have those dollars, and it makes their college experience that much more affordable and possible for them. And it's something that we're striving to continually raise more dollars and be able to provide that experience to even more student athletes.
We've been fortunate enough to make the NCAA playoffs several years and play for a national championship in 2011. Without the scholarship money, it would have been much more difficult to be able to do that, but with it, it allows us to get those types of players that will allow us to compete on a high level.
We're not out there trying to just buy athletes. We're trying to, you know, provide support, you know, financially for, you know, a very gifted student athlete.
In today's game, you know, if you don't have the scholarship allotments that are at the top level, you're really behind. It's very simple. To get the best players, you got to have the best money to be in competition with other Division II programs.
Scholarships make all the difference as far as what kind of players you're getting, and it might make the difference between a certain girl that's deciding between two different schools within the conference.
When you get those scholarships and you're able to flourish and you're able to go out and do some great things in your life, you know, that's what it's all about. And education is the foundation for all.
When I first started, we were hoping to compete in a 10-team league. Now we're trying to compete in a 16-team league. We were trying to be conference champions. Now we're trying to be national champions. You know, scholarships have everything to do with that.
There's a lot of programs that are across the board fully funded in NCAA Division II. We're not one of them yet, but that's what we're striving to be. I think our student athletes and our coaches are outperforming their resources right now and making the best of what they have, but certainly increasing our scholarship funding is something that's a goal of ours and going to help us become even more competitive.
People talk about, you know, the opportunities you have to go to the playoffs and those things, and you go against the Grand Valley states, the Northwest Missouris or Missouri Western, and they're fully funded at 36 full scholarships, and you roll in there, our programs roll in at 28, that's a significant difference.
As our league continues to grow and as our league continues to get more competitive, it's extremely important that we keep up with everyone and that we raise that bar and continue to raise the dollars so that we can stay as competitive as we can be.
You certainly can tell kind of in the athletes and how they act and how responsible they are, whether or not they are a student athlete that has scholarship money. They kind of take a sense of pride in the fact that they are being rewarded for the hard work that they put in from day in and day out. So I think that's a huge part of it. And you know, they tend to be a little bit more responsible and a little bit more invested, knowing that there is an investment in them.
We have student athletes that tell us every year that without even a partial scholarship, they would not have attended the university, and then they come here, they figure out a way to make ends meet and walk out of here with a 4-year degree and become better citizens in the community.
I really believe this is that athletics is a great gateway to your university. It's somewhere in which you are seeing great things happen, and it's great entertainment. It's things that you can do as a family out in the community.
The change and growth at Winona State in the last 15 years is phenomenal, and I'm fortunate enough to have kind of been here as a student athlete when scholarship dollars were first sort of available, especially to female student athletes, and it's amazing to me where we're at today, and we're not even where we can be, and that's what's so exciting about it, is that we've made such huge strides.
You know, we've got great support, great alums, great people, and we just want you to get involved in this program and help us celebrate a nationally televised game and do it in a way that's going to make an impact on young people's lives.
In the fire, live like a warrior.